So today I wanted to try something a little different. As anybody knows with my channel, I typically only do vlogging videos with Che here, and we also have another guest here today. We have Leah. If you don't know, which you should, and if you don't, you should be ashamed of yourself, but Philippine Family Life with Leah graced her, her presence here today to do an interview. So the idea of this interview, I wanted to get a Filipina's perspective on basically why they are interested in foreigners. And compared to my stuff on my channel so far, I thought this would be a little more fun and a little more intimate to give single men, foreigners who are interested in kind of maybe taking a leap of faith and maybe traveling here to the Philippines someday. And I just wanted you to give you a little insight and maybe a little hope as to why you would have plenty of options if you ever decided to visit the Philippines. So anyway, between the two of you, whoever wants to start, why do, Che or Leah, why do you prefer foreigners?
Yeah, that's why I prefer to date foreigner because, the foreigner it never judge your skin. They already accept your whatever you are, and then because the Filipino, my skin, our skin, the Morena skin, it's not like it's like invisible of the Filipinos. So
Darker Filipino don't find it attractive. They prefer Filipina with lighter skin, pointed nose,
So
taller.
do you feel like either of you feel like you're kind of disrespected because of that? The way they look at you, they perceive you, you're too dark, so that is a turnoff to a Filipino.
I just accept that. That's the sad truth about Philippines. You'll see in the TV, most celebrity they have lighter skin, right?
Right.
Some of them even use whitening products so they can get lighter skin, so they can get more attention from men here, local men.
Which I have seen a lot of the soap here already, it's like there's bleach lightning already in it. Like it's like I don't really see much normal soap. It's just like they did it on purpose.
Yeah, that's the struggle in the Philippines. Me, I don't want to get lighter skin. So if I buy like soap, it's so hard to find a soap that it's not whitening. Like basically everything, it's like whitening.
soap.
So they're forcing the whitening soap on you.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So we go for foreigner because they appreciate our beauty more. Like they call it exotic beauty.
Beauty.
So-
Everyday beauty, you're so beautiful every day.
Yeah, believe it or not, I used to get bullied because of my skin, my lips. I have
me
a
too.
yeah,
This is my biggest, what do you call that?
lips.
What's it tawag naman?
Biggest insecurity.
Biggest insecurities. My lips, my skin. Yeah.
Which is crazy to think about that. So, in other words, just because you feel slighted by the local men kind of made you feel like, well, maybe somebody else was more accepting of me, which is a foreigner. I know me personally, I kind of would always prefer someone with darker skin or just who they are. I didn't really judge them whether they're lighter or darker. I wouldn't say, well, you got to be this, you got to be that. But so I guess which brings me to the point is if you are a single guy, foreigner, or you're a single Filipina and you're interested in meeting someone that respects your traditional values, like who you are, and I think the best place probably would be to check out Christian Filipina. Now that dating site I highly recommend for various of reasons, but I would say one of the main ones, it is Christian faith, so you're important to them is what I feel like. They want to create a good community. They want to show that there are opportunities not only for foreigners but for Filipinas like yourself. If you want to be able to cut to the chase and eliminate all the checks of trying to find the right guy, Christian Filipina can provide that. They're very good at vetting and checking the people's backgrounds. They don't want to set anybody up with a scammer. They don't want the Filipino or the foreigner who's interested. So I would definitely say they're a good, honest, trustworthy dating site. If you're not so sure about meeting someone face to face, you'd rather prefer meet them online before you would meet them face to face.
Right.
So.
Yeah, that's a good point because most of us Filipina, we are shy to meet a person in person. So like us, like me, I meet Gary also through online because I was working as a nanny in a Chinese family. So I only get a chance to go out once a month. So
Right.
I don't have much time to go. We go online, same as her too when she met you, right?
Yeah, online.
Yeah, online.
But like, again, it's the easy way because you feel most comfortable,
Yes.
and you don't have to. The nervousness of meeting someone face to face the first time can be challenging.
Right. So another reason why we Filipinas prefer to date or we choose to date foreigner is because we want to have children with mix our
Like
mix.
half Filipina, half foreigner.
Yes, any race. It's cute, right? It doesn't matter what nationality. Either it's Australian, American, British, Indian, or any race, right? If you mix it up with Philippine, it's cute.
Yeah, it's
It's beautiful and different.
yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful and different. Like beauty queen choice.
Yeah, exactly. You see in the Miss Universe, most of
Yeah.
them are half
Yeah.
half Indian, half Australian, right?
Right.
Philippine, with that joint pageant. So most of us dream to have a half children.
Yeah, it's like putting two perfect pieces of art and pushing it all together in one, and you even get a more beautiful piece of art. Is kind of how
Yeah.
you see that. Yeah. So anything else? Any other reasons why you may prefer to date a foreigner? What do you? I mean, is it is it a financially stable thing?
Yes. Financially stable. They're more financially stable. They're more responsible when it comes to financially. Not trying to compare with the Filipinos. The Filipinos is like you work and then it's just enough to feed you in a day. But foreigners, they're good when it comes to budgeting money. Like they save money for the future. But most Filipinos, they don't do that.
Right.
Right? And foreigners, they do.
There's no planning for the future, maybe.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
saving money for this and that. They don't do that.
Especially if you're going to have a family someday, you need to be able to provide and take care of the child, and you want to obviously give them the best life possible.
Yeah. So most foreigners plan ahead, not like Filipinos just trying to survive, right? So yeah, I think that's one of the reason. And also most foreigners, especially older, they are more mature. Yeah, that's why we go for foreigner that is older.
That is older.
Yeah.
And it comes because
Right? Do you
Yeah,
agree?
right. Agree. Agree.
a lot of people, that question gets brought up a lot, and whether it's right or wrong to judge someone based on an age gap relationship. I mean, that's up for debate, and that's fine. But like you just pointed out, it's more of a maturity thing. And then also then you have people that might try to say, oh, it's because the foreigner has money and they're only after money. And I've said this many times and I'll say it again. Me coming from the United States, when I would meet an American woman for the first time, 9 out of the 10 women would all say the same first question: what do you do for a living? So for anybody that have these preconceived notions thinking that only Filipinas that are younger only date an older man because of money, well, guess what? American women are doing the same thing to American men, no matter what age they are. They're already being judged, or you have to meet a certain criteria. Well, what do you do for a living? And I guess if that job, based on what job and what you make, doesn't meet their criteria, expectations, you're checked, you're off the list. X, next. So that's why I always kind of chuckle when they make the point of saying that Filipinas are only interested in older men or foreigners because of their financial stability. Well, American women want a man for financial stability too. It's no different.
Yeah, any girl wants to be provided by their man, right?
Not that-
Anywhere you go. But Filipinas, we're not high maintenance. Like, we don't demand expensive stuff. Like, we can just survive out of rice and fish or whatever we have on the table, we'll eat it.
Right. I remember her first. I said, "What do you want for Christmas?" Because she never experienced Christmas. She wanted a bag of rice. That's what she said she wanted, a bag of rice. She's never asked me. So, like, I just wanted to make that point about financial stable, because I'm sure some viewers will have an opinion on whether or not that's all Filipinas' intentions. Are there people that are only after money? Of course, but those same kind of people exist everywhere. It's not just here. You know, so like if I'd meet a girl, like I said, in the US, and her first question to me was, "What do you do for a living?" I was basically the one saying next. So, anything else that?
Loyalty.
Loyalty.
Loyalty. Most foreigners, not all, but most of foreigners, they are more willing to commit. You know, they are so specific, like with their feelings, right? If they like you, they really like it, they're sticking to you. Not all Filipinos are cheater, but a lot are.
We experienced that.
Yes, she experienced that from the past. Well, I also have a lot of friends who experienced that, so it's very common here in the Philippines.
So you basically see a pattern of some, not all, some Filipinos have a habit of cheating.
Yeah.
So once you start seeing that and hearing it about everybody else's experiences, you begin to believe maybe that's just how too many of them are that way. So you didn't feel comfortable dating a Filipino, giving all your heart, feeling that they might end up doing the same thing to you that they're doing to everybody else, right?
Yes, yes.
Right, Jay?
Maybe the last is more experience in life. I think.
Meaning because they're older, they have more experiences. They've been there, done that, so they can kind of lead you and, you know, help you maybe not make the same mistakes they made.
The more experience, the better.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you feel, oh yeah. I knew that was going somewhere.
But
You
it's
feel
true.
safer and secure
Yes.
when you know somebody who can be a protector, who can be a provider, who can make good, solid decisions because he has had all these experiences in life, especially coming from, whether it's United States, Canada, some Western country. Most of us, we're brought up, you're working, you're a working man, you have to provide, you have to take care of yourself or your family or whatever. So it's kind of in our DNA, and the working world in Western society is a lot different here. Now places are obviously growing a lot here in the cities and stuff, but some of that could be attributed to like maybe living in a Western country, you have more opportunities also to have a successful life, where people here, they don't have the opportunities either. So that could be a reason why maybe some of them aren't as financially stable, is because they're not given the same opportunities that I've been given. So anyway, in closing, I just wanted to thank Leah and Che for being here and for giving me their time to just give people an idea that there are a lot of opportunities to, as a foreigner, to meet Filipinas here, as well as Filipinas to meet foreigners. So if you're seriously considering it, or you're unsure about even before you come here, you can just please check out Christian Filipina. They can do all the heavy lifting, all the legwork for you, to make it easier for you to find somebody that fits what you're looking for, and they're definitely somebody that I would trust. So just click the link below, and that'll, there's no obligation or anything like that. You can just check it out and see if it's something that would interest you. But I definitely think once you click the link, you're going to find yourself that it's a good opportunity and a nice option to have if you're looking for that special someone here in the Philippines.
Well, thanks for having me.
So I should be thanking you, but thank you, Che, and thank you, Leah, for giving me the time and the opportunity to do this interview.
Yeah.
Until the next time.